today we're gonna have fun learning together. In today's video, we are going to learn about the planets of the solar system.
But we should know the objectives first. At the end of the lesson, the students will be able to describe what is planet, describe the properties of different planets and classify them into rocky and gassy, and name the planets in order of distance from the Sun.
Now, as we begin, we have to answer this question. What are the planets? It's a really good question, right? Planets are around the objects that orbit the Sun. So here is the picture of the Sun. It is the largest star in the solar system, and as you can see, there is a ring around the Sun, and we call them solar flares, shooting out the Sun. Absolutely amazing and stunning. So the word orbit means to circle around. That means planets are around the objects that circle around the Sun. Hey, can you tell me what 3D shape is the planet? Think about it. We know that the planet is round, right? So what 3D shape is perfectly round? Yes, a sphere. Planets are spheres that are perfectly round. Good job! So to summarize, planets are round objects that circle around the Sun. Pretty simple, right? Did you know that there are two types of planets? Yeah, it's really interesting that there are two types of planets. So there are primary planets and there are dwarf planets. So those are the two types of planets. Now, there are 8 primary planets. So these are the main planets that you think of that are circling around the Sun. And these are the planets that we're gonna be studying in this video. And then, there are 5 dwarf planets. These planets are a lot smaller and not considered as primary planets. They are the primary planets. The first planet is the Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet from the Sun. The second planet is the Venus. Our planet Earth is the third planet from the Sun. The fourth is the Mars. The fifth planet is the Jupiter. That is the biggest planet of them all. The sixth planet is Saturn. Oh, gonna love those rings, right? The seventh planet is Uranus. The eighth planet, or which is the farthest planet from the Sun, is. Then I have a test for you. Can you tell me all the names of the planets? It is a little bit difficult to remember all the names of the planets, right? Let me tell you a trick. Just remember this sentence. My very energetic mother just served us noodles. So in this sentence, the first letter of each word would give you the first letter of each planet. So M is for Mercury, V is for Venus, E is for Earth, another M for Mars, J is for Jupiter, S is for Saturn, U is for Uranus, and N is for Neptune. So remember this sentence and you will be able to remember all of the names of the planets. So now, let's look at each of the 8 primary planets. Do you want to know each one of them? Okay, so the first planet is Mercury. It is the closest planet to the Sun. As we all know, Sun is the super duper hot, and guess what? Mercury is really hot planet. In fact, Mercury is 4 times hotter than boiling water. Oh no! Mercury is one of the rocky planets. So there are 4 rocky planets and Mercury is one of them. Mercury is the smallest primary planet. Mercury is so much smaller than any other planets. So if you think of the smallest planet, think of Mercury. Mercury takes 88 days to complete one round around the sun. There is no air, no water, and also there is no moon on Mercury. You wouldn't want to live there. The next planet, or planet number 2, is Venus. Yes, Venus is the second planet from the sun. Venus was surrounded by clouds. That is why every day on Venus is cloudy day. It reflects maximum sunlight, so Venus is the brightest planet of all. Did you know that Venus is a little ring? Because all other planets move counterclockwise, but Venus moves backwards, which is clockwise. And people call Venus as an evening and morning star because it can seen in the morning and evening. Like Mercury, Venus also don't have any moons. This is Venus one day equivalent to 244 Earth days. And talking about Earth, Venus is known as the Earth's twin planet. The reason for that is that they are very similar in size, and what most interesting is that they are both rocky planets. And just like Mercury, this is cool that Venus is the closest planet to the Earth. It is the easiest planet to see in the sky. You don't even need a telescope to see it. How cool is that? The third planet is ours. Yes, the Earth. The Earth is the third planet from the Sun. Here is the picture of the Earth. By the way, the planet never lined up like this, okay? I have them like that for you to know the order of the planet from the Sun, okay? So it is interesting that Earth is the only planet we know of that has oceans and life of it. You see those blue of the Earth's body? Those are all oceans and seas, and the green portion is the land where we live. Like other planets, Earth also moves around the Sun. It takes 365 days to rotate around the Sun. It also keeps rotating due to its rotation around its axis. Day and night happen. Let me tell you about one more fact about the Earth. As we know, Mercury and Venus don't have moons, but Earth has one moon. Yay! It is known as the Earth satellite. The moon orbits the Earth, like the Earth orbits the Sun. Earth is one of the rocky planets. Yeah, we live on a massive rock that has oceans and life. And yeah, I mean, what absolutely incredible, right? Remember, 4 of the planets are rocky planets. So the 4th planet is Mars. Yes, Mars is the planet number 4 from the Sun. Mars is in between the Earth and Jupiter. What color is Mars? Look at the Mars. What color is that? Yeah, it's kind of like reddish, orange, and because of that, or because of its color, Mars is called the red planet. Even it is red, it is not hot. It is much colder than Earth because remember, Mars is farther from the Sun than the Earth. So Mars is red and almost it looks like it is hot, but it is not. Is there life on Mars? It's a really good question that a lot of scientists have been trying to answer for a long time. Well, scientists believe that there used to be water in Mars. If there was water, there may have been life. So Mars is the fourth rocky planet. Remember, we said there are only 4 rocky planets. So Mars is the last of the rocky planets. Mars has volcanoes and valleys, just like Earth, and this is kind of cool that Mars has 2 moons. They are both really small. The 5th planet is Jupiter. Jupiter is the first gas planet. It is the massive planet in between Mars and Saturn. I mean, Jupiter is huge. It is the biggest planet in the solar system. Jupiter takes only 10 hours around the sun. Oh, very fast. It is also called as the vacuum cleaner of the solar system because it sucks all of the dust and comets from the space. And this is amazing that Jupiter has at least 63 moons. At least 63 moons, and we say at least because they are still discovering more. Oh, a lot. The 6th planet is Saturn, another gas planet. Here is Saturn. It is in between the Jupiter and Uranus. Hey, did you know Saturn rings are made of ice crystals? Wow, how cool that could be! See, ice rings. Those rings are made of ice. Like Jupiter, Saturn has a lot of moons. Saturn has 62 moons. Wow, tons of moons. Saturn is the farthest planet you can see without a telescope. That the 7th planet is Uranus, another gas planet. Yes, planet number 7 is Uranus. It is in between the Neptune and the Saturn. Both Uranus and Neptune are the only planet that you can't see without a telescope. So it took a while for them to be discovered. Uranus is a gas planet that is made of gas and liquid. What's cool in Uranus is that it has rings, just like Saturn has rings. Yeah, its rings is made of dust particles. Scientists believe that Uranus rings should be pieces of moons. Speaking of moons, Uranus has 27 moons. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun and it is in between Saturn and Neptune. Now, the 8th and the final planet is Neptune. Hey, that means that the first 4 planets are the rocky planets and the final 4 are the gas planets. And Neptune is one of the gas planets. So here is where the Neptune is. It is the farthest planet from the Sun. Like Uranus, Neptune is a gas planet that is made of liquid. Neptune is known for its storm, the worst storm in the solar system. In fact, the winds reach 1,000 miles per hour. Oh, that's pretty intense. Neptune has 14 known moons, but scientists believe that there may be more. Here is Neptune, the farthest planet from the Sun. It is the coldest planet as it is very far from the Sun. Its time to rotate around the Sun is also the longest. Imagine, it takes 165 years to rotate around the Sun. That's true. You have done such an amazing job with me today. Today we'll learn planet around objects that orbit the Sun. The word orbit means, yes, it's to circle around. Basically, planets around objects that go around the Sun. And we'll learn that there are 2 types of planets. So there are primary and dwarf planets. Here are all the 8 primary planets. They are familiar now? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Yay! So we learned that Mercury, the Venus, the Earth, and Mars are rocky planets, and the Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are the gas planets. Wow! Those are the 8 planets of the solar system. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!